Good day, friend. Welcome to our broadcast in this series, The Revelation of Hope. The topic for this broadcast is Revelation's final events. Now, with the previous broadcast, we learned that John had spent 3.5 years with Jesus, during which time he witnessed the miracles, the healings, and thus got to know Jesus intimately well. And this all resulted in that John gave his supreme loyalty to Christ, whom he believed was divine. And then secondly, let's summarize Christ's divinity. We learned that Jesus was resurrected, a divine supernatural event. The third point that we learned is the empty tomb is Christianity's point of departure. Fourthly, Christ came from heaven, John 6:38. And the fifth item that we learned is all of Scripture speaks of a Christ who is divine, John 5:39. And then number 6, the place of Jesus' birth was named as Bethlehem. And this was predicted 700 years before the event, as recorded in the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 2. The seventh fact is the manner of Jesus' birth, which was predicted by the prophet Isaiah in chapter 7, verse 14. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son. Number 8, in Luke 1, verse 30 and 31, here is recorded that the angel announced his conception and his birth. And the angel said to Mary, You will conceive in your womb and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus. And then ninthly, Christ's betrayal is predicted 1,000 years in advance in Psalms 41, verse 9. And then number 10, David predicted the manner of Christ's death and described just how Jesus would die in Psalms. And then number 11, Moses wrote 1,500 years before Christ's birth, as recorded in Numbers 24, verse 17, that a star would rise in the east and lead the wise men to the very home of the Messiah. Number 12, Isaiah 61, verses 1 and 2 predicted that Christ would work miracles, would heal, would forgive sin, would raise the dead. This all 680 odd years before Christ's life on earth. Zechariah 11 verses 12 and 13 predicted the purchase price of 30 pieces of silver. Also how Judas would react with this blood money. Matthew 27 verse 5 records what the money was utilized for afterward. Number 15, in Isaiah 50 verse 6, it is recorded how Isaiah predicted 680 odd years before how the Messiah would be mistreated, beaten and bruised.